Hi class, today we are going to be learning about social interactionism. What is social interactionism? Social interactionism, is more formally called symbol interactionism, is a sociological perspective that focuses on how people create meaning through their social interactions. Instead of observing society as something fixed and outside of individuals, this theory supports that society is built and shaped by the everyday interactions. Key points about social interactionism shows that society isn't just out there, it creates every day in the small, meaningful interactions between people. Core principles when dealing with social interactionism. People act based on meaning things have for them. Meanings come from social interaction, and meanings can change their interpretations. So we have key concepts, symbols. You can use gestures, objects, role taking, imagining ourselves in someone else's position to understand their perspective. Definition of situations, how people agreed on what's going on in a social encounter. The self, we develop a sense of self only through interaction. Everybody's perspective may be different when you're looking at an image or an object or a story. Everybody might have a different perspective because everybody is different and everybody have their own mindset as well. So everyday examples for social interactionism when you're at school. So teacher labels. A student can consistently called lazy may begin to disengage from class, while one called hardworking may push themselves more. Characteristics. A shy student who is encouraged by peers to share ideas may begin to see themselves as capable and confident. Or classroom culture, like morning greetings, classroom rules, group chairs create a sense of belongings and comfort with your kids, with the students. So let's play a game, do a little warm up to get a better understanding on what is social interactionism. So I will show you a series of symbols and gestures, and just raise your hand and just tell me, what does this mean to you? What does this mean to you? And then we're going to reflect as a group. So let's go with the first one. Do anybody know what the first one is? School bill, rushing, okay. Time to switch class, routine. I like that one. So as you can see, you guys all said something different because you guys are viewing it in a different perspective. I can see why you say rushing because you may get let out your class 5 minutes, 4 minutes after the bell ring because you need to talk to your teacher, or it's time to switch class, time to go to your next class. So I can see why your guys would choose that. Let's go with the second one. Happiness, friendly. I like that one. Joyful. Yes, yes, yes. I like that one. I like that one. Good job, guys. And then let's go with the last one with the thumbs up. You? Good job. Okay, okay. Let's see. Encouragement. Yes, that's a good one. Motivation. Yes, yes, yes. Thumbs up do does mean all those things. It mean positive. As you can see, I did put positive image. I probably should have did a little negative image, but we're all in school, so I decided to go with all positive image. But yeah, so that's a better understanding of social interactionism. Get a better understanding, and because we're going to talk about it more and learn about it more. So let's move on. So connecting social interactionism. So we learn about social interactionism is all about how people create meaning through their daily interaction, symbol, and communication. We saw how teacher labels pair interaction, and even simple symbols like a smiley face shape or a thumbs up, okay, or a school bell. Now, let's shift to writing. Today, we are going to look at a type of writing called the expository essay. So, what is expository essay? It's a piece of writing that explains and describes or informs the reader about a topic. It's not about persuading or sharing personal opinions. It's about giving clear explanations and evidence and examples to back up your essay. Key features of expository essay. Clear topic. Focus on one main idea. Focus on one thing when you're talking about it, so you won't get too sidetracked and your paragraph and your essay just look all over the place. Thesis statement. This is going to help you gather your one main idea, tells the reader what the essay is about. Evidence and examples. This will support your explanation with facts, details, and real life examples. This will back up what you said in your main idea and your thesis statement. Logical structure. Usually it has an introduction, body, paragraph, and conclusion. An object tone uses neutral language, not personal opinions or argumentative. So here's where the two connect. If we wanted to write an expository essay on social interactionism, we wouldn't just say it's about interaction. We would carefully explain what it is, give examples, and show how it works in real life, just like how we just did in our lesson. As a clear introduction, body, and conclusion, use examples students can relate to labels, pairs, and culture, and what we talked about. Explains, not persuade, classic expository style. So here's a sample of my example. If I was you guys, I will write this down before I even start on my essay so you can get the idea of what you're questioning and what's your topic, purpose, and evidence. So I just put anything random because we are going to be talking about social interactionism. So I didn't want to give you guys the answer because I want you guys to try your best and you can ask me any questions. So I put topic sustainability and then purpose, explain what sustainability is and why it matters, and then evidence. Examples from daily life. I can use community, recycling, energy, reducing waste, and using renewable resources. So this is my example, and I want you guys to write an exploratory essay, clearly explaining what social interaction is in your own words. Use specific examples from school, friends, and everyday life, and even what we learned in our lesson. You see how we did a quick lesson about looking at the pictures, and everybody said different things, different perspective of how they was viewing the picture. So now it's just time to apply that in your essay, and don't forget about your topic, your conclusion, and your body. Organize the essay with, like I said, organize the essay with an introduction, body, and paragraph and conclusion. And then you show understanding of how interaction and symbols shaping meaning and identify, just like how we discussed in class. So you guys got this. I hope that was good enough. And thank you for listening and participating in the game. And I hope you learned something new about social interactionism. And thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.